Hey everyone, Dave here, and I wanted to make a video on astral projection for healing yourself. And I like to make videos usually only after I've had sort of direct experience with respect to the topic. And so this topic has kind of been on my mind for a while, but I've never had any direct experiences with it until last night. So now that I have, I'd like to share it. And I was definitely feeling under the weather yesterday, very lousy when I woke up, very weak and shaky and achy all over, and a huge pressure at the front of my head and the back of my head. A little queasy, felt like the flu was coming on, very tired and weak most of the day. And near the end of the day, I read this book. I was reading this book, Astral Projection for Psychic Empowerment. Dun dun dun. And you can see the authors there. And in the book, the author gives a visualization where you have an out-of-body experience and you go to this wellspring in this plane where it's used for healing, and you bathe yourself in the healing waters of the spring. And I like the concept of the idea that you can use astral projection to heal yourself, and didn't necessarily, the specific visualization didn't really resonate with me, but I definitely like the idea, so I thought I'd give it a try. So repeating my intent before I go to bed that I wanted to have an out-of-body experience that would use for healing me and making me feel better from these flu-like symptoms that I was experiencing. Uh, and then in the middle of the night, I had, at probably around 3 o'clock, I had a very, very powerful out-of-body experience. And what happened was that I found myself, as usual, I enter the sleep paralysis consciously, directed by me, and then uh, moved beyond that into an out-of-body experience, and found myself floating in a dimension which was nothing but pure, all I can say is misty white glowing energy. So if you picture yourself in a fog and all you can see is the fog all around you, except the fog is not droplets of water, it's droplets of energy, and that energy is glowing, that would be pretty much like it was. Or maybe if maybe if someone's going to a rock concert or seeing a show and there's they get that dry ice and that mist comes on stage, and someone shines a white light through it and it glows white. That's kind of what it was like. And so I was very slowly moving through this energy and white glowing misty energy, and every time, or as I was moving through it, the energy was moving through me. And as it was moving through me, it was just lighting up with electricity every single cell in my body. So my whole body would just have this very minuscule, stronger than a vibration, more like a buzz, and it felt kind of electric. And so the buzz that I was feeling was constant as I was flowing through this energy, and I basically felt like I was being bathed in this white misty energy as I was slowly floating through it. And partway through the experience, I thought, oh, my mind kicks in and goes, well, if you're using this to help heal yourself, why not turn up the intensity a little bit? And so as soon as I thought that, this misty energy kind of coalesced and condensed and got a little bit denser in front of me. And as I floated through that and past that, the intensity and the voltage of the buzz that I felt dramatically um, increased, and I was quite surprised at that point that I didn't wake up, because it was such a shock that I would feel such intensity of energy buzzing through every cell in my body. So it kind of, freaked me out for a brief second, and then, okay, just calm down. This is, for healing yourself, so just trust the experience and move on. And so I just floated through this white misty energy, still feeling the buzz of every single bit of energy that was traveling through me. And then I intensified it one more time, and this lasted for quite some time. And then I went back to my body once the experience felt like it was done, and woke up in the morning. And the surprising thing, which I did not expect to experience, was that when I woke up in the morning, every single bit of flu-like symptom that I had the previous day that felt like it was coming on, it's completely disappeared. I felt like $1,000,000 when I got up. So all the achiness, all the pressure in the head, front of the head, the back of the head, all the weakness in the legs, and just the tiredness and the fatigue and the nausea, everything just went completely gone. So it was quite a interesting experience. And I just thought I'd share that again because it's been a topic I've been thinking about for a while that I haven't had any direct experience with. So now that I have, it's definitely something I can play around with a little bit more. Um, a part of me definitely wants to say, of course, there's 100% correlation between the experience that I had and feeling better, and there definitely was some correlation, but I don't know at this point yet if I can say it was 100% correlation. I'll definitely have to try it out and experiment a bit more to see how that comes out. One thing I guess I wanted to say with respect to having the out of body experiences and using it for something like this is in the book Astral Projection for Psychic Empowerment. Um, there's a lot of specific visualizations, and it is my opinion that if you're using a specific visualization to have an experience, it is a little bit too contrived and is probably never likely going to give you the results that you want. The conscious mind, as you know it, that you have in your 3D waking world, really has no idea about the astral and how it works and how to create and manifest experiences that are relative to you. So you want to trust and leave this experience to your higher mind. So if you have a visualization that you read in a book and you do the visualization and the visualization works out exactly as you planned it in your head, I wouldn't necessarily accept that as guaranteed as to getting the results that you want. I think you have to keep an open mind as because everybody's experience and how everybody interprets and perceives experiences and everybody's vibration and the frequency they're at is different. And so to attune an experience specifically to you, I think that is far beyond the ability of your 3D conscious waking mind and the level of its awareness. So have the intent of what you want to experience, but don't have a specific picture of how that experience is going to manifest. Do not have the expectation of what exactly it is going to look like because that is beyond your conscious mind's ability. You want to leave that to your higher mind and trust that your higher mind can manifest this astral experience for you and tailor it to your specific frequency and vibration and your perceptions and beliefs and have give you an experience that is going to resonate and vibrate with you enough that you will sort of believe it more and buy in more to the experience to accept the experience more for what it is. So it's good to read some of these books. Definitely, you get a lot of information from them. But if something in a specific book doesn't work for you specifically, I wouldn't get too worried or caught up on it. Your experiences are unique to yourself, and if you can't get the meaning of an experience right away, don't worry about it. But if you're looking to have a specific experience such as this, which I was just looking to heal myself from getting over these flu-like symptoms, which were making me feel like a wreck. Um, I don't. I think it was successful because I didn't have a specific image or picture in my mind of how it was going to happen. I just let the universe know and my higher mind know that it was my intent to have this experience and that my higher mind would direct the experience however it saw fit. Just trust that the experience will work out to your benefit, even if it's not exactly like your expectation. So that's what I want to say about that. uh, Definitely do some more trial and error with that, and was kind of away for a good chunk of the summer, so I didn't make too many videos on the astral projection, but I'm sort of back into my daily rhythm now, and are gonna make some more videos as I go along. And I had a really cool UFO experience in the summer that I haven't made a video about yet, so I'll make one about that soon too. So take care, YouTube watchers, and I will talk to you later.